All right, that was Cocktail Flu by the band Indian School here on Lunchtime Live. Again, we're chatting with Art Barrios here. Having a good time so far. You having a good time?
Yeah, this is fun.
All right, all right. So, all right, a little bit of a different sound. I wouldn't say like, I guess more relaxed in the sense of it. I mean, it flows. You guys are, a little slower tempo.
Yeah.
It's kind of a feel-good song. I mean, with a name like Cocktail Flu, you'd figure, yeah, you have one too many and then you get sick. But
Yeah.
yeah. Anything special about that? That one on the EP also?
Yes, it
yeah,
is, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All
Mhm.
right. Yeah. So I guess it's I don't know. You got anything to say about that?
About the song?
Yeah. I mean, is there anything special? Is the process a little more difficult or easier or?
That song. Well, I guess let's see.
Well, what's it about anyway? I mean, yeah.
Truthfully, it's about an ex-girlfriend.
Okay,
And,
all right.
She things started out all right, and then
Oh no, they
about
always
like
start out all
2
right.
months into it, the veil of sanity dropped.
Oh.
And yeah, it turned out she was just a raging alcoholic. And
Okay.
so I sucked it up. I tried to suck it up for a few months,
Mhm.
as long as I could. And ultimately, it just was too much. So the song is inspired from that experience.
Oh, real life.
Dark times, yeah.
Well, it gets translated very well on the track. I mean, it's not like you're not going through it going, oh my goodness, or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
For the
so-
sake of creativity, I like to get in like messy relationships every like 8 or 10 months and just get out really quick, write a song. It's like, thanks a lot.
Oh, I should have asked that before. Where do you get your inspiration from? Yeah, well, I kind of got the system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drunk chicks
Yeah,
mainly.
yeah.
Yeah.
I go bar hopping a lot.
Yeah.
No.
That's not actually, I don't get messy. That's not
yeah.
true.
No,
That was one messy one, but
Oh, yeah, all right. Well, yeah, and I mean, unfortunate. Some of those times are the most inspiring. So.
yeah, I know.
Oh man. All right. So I mean, we've gone from you guys in the studio to live shows to I mean, inspiration outside of that. I mean, yeah. What other things inspire you to write? I mean, aside from these experiences, do you have any other bands or any other events or anything that just kind of triggers things in you?
Yeah, I guess I mean everything kind of inspires me. I try to keep current with what's going on in music, or at least in terms of what I think is like exciting and new, and so I try to kind of I am a little competitive, so I listen to that and I'm like, okay, how can I do that different, or how can I be better than that somehow? But
Okay,
then I
okay.
tried not to do it at the same time and just like. Yeah, so that's more of the song, not the songwriting process, but more of just the craft of like melody and song. But when it comes to lyrics, I actually have a co-writer named Joshua Mitchell, and he's really good at kind of bringing me out and we kind of have a good kind of team thing going. And so we kind of just tackle whatever really, current events, and I write a lot of songs about girls. I probably shouldn't, but I do. So we try to kind of balance that kind of attack of more personal with also kind of social, economic, whatever political type stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Now, okay, so you, I know it seems like I'm skipping around today, but back to no comment. Anyway, do you guys have any favorite venues you play or anything like that?
Yeah, there's a bunch. Speaking in terms of Inland Empire, the Glass House for sure is
Okay.
amazing.
All right.
We've played there a few times, and it's probably one of my favorite venues, just in terms of sound and just the whole vibe there is great. The Troubadour in West Hollywood is pretty amazing.
That place, whatever.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
House of Blues is always really, really good, really consistent. Yeah, those are definitely some of them. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you guys get around. That's it sure sounds like that's good. It's good. More exposure, more fan base, and more people knowing who Indian School is. That's for sure. That's always a good thing.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's always a good thing. Now, I mean, what? I know you're involved with music, but what is it? I mean, does it do something more for you than just a way to express yourself or to share with someone else? I mean, is there a higher calling, you think, to why you were attracted to music in the first place?
Ooh, I don't know. How can I answer this and not sound like a pretentious dude? Nah, I mean, yeah, I was pretty little when I kind of realized that music was something I was interested in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really like to do it. I mean, I guess it is sort of therapeutic. Like, I imagine if I didn't do music, I wouldn't be like in jail or dead or anything, but
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably be a lot moodier of a person.
Okay.
And probably a lot more of like an introvert. And so music kind of helps me in that kind of way. It kind of forces me to kind of come out of my shell a little bit. And so, yeah, I mean, it's therapeutic in a lot of ways. And it's always just kind of been a part of my life. It's kind of what I do. So
Right on.
there's that.
Right on. Well, it sounds like you have interesting experiences that translate into the music, so that's always a good thing. I mean, not at the time maybe, but
Right, yeah. We'll get into that off the when the show's over.
All right. Well, in our last part of the show coming up here shortly, you were going to play some live tracks for us. Is that correct?
Sure, yeah.
All right. Yeah, you're like, yeah, whatever, maybe. I don't know.
I got time.
I guess if I'm here, I might as well.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to take another quick break, and then we'll get back, and Art's going to play us some live songs. So you don't want to go anywhere for that. And also remember, if you're an artist or band or know of one we should be playing or speaking with here on Coyote Radio, write to us at crmusic@csusb.edu. That's the letters crmusic@csusb.edu. More Lunchtime Live with Art Barrios from Indian School in moments. Stay with us.